Coming up on this episode of SHS News, Director's Showcase is right around the corner. Sarah Walsh has the details.
For this week's segment of Women's History Month, we look back on the legacy of Maud Gonne and her impacts on Irish history.
We have all that and more on this episode of SHS News.
Good morning, Summit High School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, this has gone on long enough. We've been going back and forth. The Supermax contract is not going to happen. We need a better supporting cast. And I just got calls, from the East. Mrs. Frizzle is back on the market. Bill Nye, we may be able to get him if we can really negotiate with Frizzle. The fact of the matter is there's just not enough money to give you the max contract. So you're going to have to take the best deal that we gave, and make this work. I guess we're rebuilding for 2026.
Top of the morning, Hilltoppers. Today is Friday, March 14th, and welcome back to SHS News. I'm Gracie Erical.
And I'm Vivian Allen. Last week, Mrs. Martyr's class took a field trip to New York City. The glitz and glam are brought back from the Roaring '20s as the humanities class experiences The Great Gatsby on Broadway. Through the art of dance and music, the goal of the trip is to be fully immersed, to have shared artistic experience that the class could discuss and critique as a culmination of the lessons they've learned over the school year.
The language department is heading north to Quebec. This immersive language trip will take place in November. It's open to any student enrolled in a French class, no matter the level. If you are a student that would be interested in this Canadian excursion, please attend an informational meeting this coming Tuesday in room 224 for more information. There is a second informational meeting for families on March 20th at 6:30 p.m., also in room 224. And using the link on the screen, it will take you to the Google Classroom for the trip.
March is Women's History Month, a time to celebrate the achievements and contributions of women throughout history. From science and politics to sports and the arts, we recognize trailblazers and trendsetters who have shaped our world. Today, we're joined in the studio by Ailish Gutschall, who spotlights Irish activist Maud Gonne.
Díodich. Today we're celebrating Maud Gonne, an extraordinary Irish nationalist, feminist, and leader in the theatre movement in Ireland. Born in 1866 to an Anglo-Irish family, Maud's deep connection to Ireland was rooted in her father's heritage and his fierce Irish nationalism. In 1900, she wrote The Famine Queen to Queen Victoria, criticizing England's neglect during the Great Irish Famine. Through her words, she advocated against British military recruitment in Ireland and for women's rights. Though accompanied by W.B. Yeats and being amused for his poetry, she was steadfast in her ambition to achieve Ireland's independence. Maud's leadership in the Irish nationalist movement left a lasting impact. She defied social conventions, challenged prejudices, and tirelessly fought for the rights of both women and Ireland. Her legacy continues to inspire generations of Irish women, and her resilience lives on through Ireland's rich cultural spirit. Remember, Es fear Gaeilge, Brista na Bíarla Clíste. Broken Irish is better than clever English. Slán.
Thanks, Ailish. Holi is an Indian celebration of the spring's arrival and the triumph of love over resentment. Student Voices is inviting students to celebrate the spring's arrival in the Senior Lounge on March 20th. There will be food, music, and they recommend wearing white as they will be throwing colorful powder.
Coming up on the 21st of March, the Black Student Union is holding a sneaker ball. Admission is $15 per person and the dress code is simple, formal with dope sneakers. The dance is in the cafeteria at 7:00 p.m. Friday, March 21st.
The Summit Theater Department has their next event on the horizon called Director's Showcase. Sarah Walsh joins us to uncover what Director's Showcase is and who can get involved.
After the musical ended, the students in advanced theater switched their focus to directing their own 30-minute plays. This event is called Director's Showcase, and auditions are coming up soon.
Director's Showcase is so much fun because it's a way to be able to be involved with acting and theater without doing the musicals or the play and doing a really big scale thing.
And all students that audition for Director's Showcase will be cast in a role, regardless of past acting experience or busy schedules.
So we consider everyone's, what extracurriculars they do, and we consider, other aspects of people's lives, and we form, something that will work for everyone.
But working with the actors is the easy part. The student directors also have to design everything in their show using resources found right in here. Everything from time period to color scheme will affect what the directors pick to be featured in their show.
And just keep in mind that everything has to be very minimalistic and very limited. We're more thinking about how to use our props in more than one way rather than how many different props we can get to add to the show.
The directors are preparing all aspects of their show before auditions occur on Wednesday, March 19th. But Director's Showcase isn't just about acting. As freshman Edo Pascal notes,
this show will be a great opportunity to make new friends.
Auditions will be held after school or at lunch in room 228 on Wednesday, March 19th. The plays will be performed on Thursday, May 1st, and everyone hopes to see you there.
There are lots of great events coming up. In addition to Director's Showcase, we also have the District Arts Festival on April 4th, where students and parents can see art and video displays, as well as musical performances. And St. Patrick's Day is coming up on Monday, so we have a special public service message for the holiday. It is never a good idea to lend money to a leprechaun.
Why shouldn't I lend money to a leprechaun?
Because you'll never get it all back. They're always a little short.
And on that bombshell, that's this week's show. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Gracie Erikel.
And I'm Vivian Allen. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.